Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the 30th video of a playlist for coding a Disney Plus website using MERN. In this video, we are going to make the login system for the user. So if in the previous video we already created the login but for the admin, in this video we are going to make it but for the user. For the context, I will just going to copy it from the admin here. Let's see in the context here. I will copy the out context, copy, and then instead of the client here, I'm going to make a new folder instead of the source. That's going to be the context. I will pass the out context in here. And also for the, I will just change instead of the out context in here. Nope, it is instead of the API calls it's here. I will delete the rest data is admin because we want all of our user can log in into the user page. After we set the out context for it, let's go to the navbar.jsx file in here. I will alt set, and in here for the continue button, I will give it on click even, and this on click is going to call some function called handle submit and then out type. So let's scroll up and make the function for it. The handle submit here below of the handle continue. So cons handle submit is equal to async function, and then out type it will be some arrow function, and if the out type is equal to login, it will give us the login function. I will log in. Wait a second. Let me see here. Login. Wait, I have to import it from the API calls. There is no suggestion, so I will just going to import it manually in here. Login from the API and then out context and API calls. So let me see in here. If out type. So the login, for the login, we are going to pass the email and the password in an object and the dispatch. Let's save it and see our error is gone. The domain is login. Let's just save it. After we done with the login here, we are going to set is login is false and then set email is null. So we are going to reset the login form again. After that, in here we are going to make the else. For the else is going to be await. So if else, that means we have the register. So in here await and then axios. Let me see. Did we already import it? Okay. And for the method is going to be pause, and then for the root is going to be out and then register, and then we'll pass the email, username, and the password. We are going to use history, far history. Let me see. Did I already creating it? Nope. So let's create it below of this open. So it's going to be cons is history equal to use navigate. Let's import it from the React router DOM. Now let's save, and then for this history is going to be the slash, so it will redirect us to the home page, and then set is login is false, and for the set email is also false, I mean null. It the same is this function is same like in here, where it's going to reset the form. Let's test it out. In here we get our dispatch and password is not defined here. Let's see which one. Oh, this one. We got passwords. And for the dispatch, we didn't make it already, so let's just make it below of this. Where it is? Below of this is login. We are going to make the dispatch. So cons and then let me see here. The user comma then dispatch is equal to from the context. So use context control space. We're going to import it if it's tones, and it will be the out context that come from here. Let's see, did we got some error? A destructing declaration. Oh yeah, we have to delete this set user. Let's save it. Wait, is there any others users in here? Okay, so the error is gone. Let's refresh the website here. Wait, why did we got Alicia? Oh yeah, we set it by our own. Wait a second. Let's see. Oops, it's supposed to be Alicia. And we have it inside of our sidebar in here. No. We have it in our navbar, so it will be in here. That means our user is already detected. But if we inspect and in here, let's see in the application, the local storage. Oh yeah, of course. We have our users in here. And let's see. So we check again in the website. But if we refresh the website, here we get our login again. So I delete the users inside of the local storage. And now let's try to log in again. And here for the email is going to be user1@gmail.com, and then we are going to login. Wait, our login is gone. Let's see in here. Dispatch is not a function. Login, user, and then dispatch. Wait. Did we got something in here? Let's see. We just click our handle continue. But we got dispatch is not a function error. We already passed it instead of an object, so that means it's okay. So in here, let's add some parentheses. Let me see in here in the handle submit and save. Let's refresh the website. And in the login here, it's going to be user at user1 at gmail user1 at gmail.com, and the login or the password is going to be 12345. Let's continue. We got nothing here. Let me see. We still got the error that is the dispatch is not a function. Let me see. So that is in here. If we go to the index.js instead of the client here, we forgot to wrap our app using the out context provider in here. So I'm going to put this app instead of the out context provider. Let's save it. And now let's refresh the website. see the inspect here in console. Let's see the login here. We are going to log in using the user1 account. The Gmail is going to be user1 at gmail.com, and for the password is going to be 12345. Let's continue. And as you can see here, we got our Alicia username. In here. But as now we got the data from the user, we can use the dynamic data of it. Scroll down until we find the Alicia. I think I will just going to replace it using the user.username. Let's change all of this and save. See how it looks. There we got our username. Refresh the website. And here we got the user1 username. That means our login is working. Now let's make the logout function for it. In here, if we scroll down until we find this username, we have to make the hover pseudo class for it. So let's open up index.css, and whoops, I already write it in here. So it will be a user dropdown. This user dropdown is come from here, and when this user dropdown is focused or it is clicked, it will show the user item, and it will target the user item and give it display equal to block. Let's save it and see if I refresh the website now. Here I already tried the logout, so let's log in again. user1.gmail.com and 12345. And here if I click this, we will get the watch list and the logout, but it is a little bit too left, so let's make it, let me see here, the relative or the parent, where is the parent? Oh, is it in there? What if I give it width is equal to 30 pixel? Oops, it's supposed to be 30 pixel. What if I make it bigger, like for example 140 pixel? Now we get the whole watch list and logouts link. So let's go back to the navbar.tsx in here, and for this one I'm going to give it width is equal to, let me see, maybe 10 or 11, 12, 20. It will be 16. Maybe I will just choose the 28 because it will be 216. Let's refresh the website because before we changed the CSS from the inspect. If we didn't refresh the website, the style that we give in inspect will be stay. And now we get our user here. I think this enough. Now let's make the function for the logout. Here for the logout is just going to be, I'm going to make on click even for it. Whoops, it's supposed to be on click is equal to, and then here this path is logout, logout, and then it will be some function. Let's control space it and see that we got the suggestion. Okay, there's no suggestion for this one, so let's just import it manually. After this out context, I will put the import, and then it will be logout, and then from dot slash context, and then slash out context, and then slash out actions. Let's save it, and now let's go back to the website, refresh the website. and then go to the users drop down and click the logout. Now we are real time or instantly log out from the website. Now let's test it out for the register. But as you remember in the previous video, I don't know which part, but if you are passing the admin in here, like for example, if you are passing the email in here and then click register, the email is automatically inputted to this username input in here. So I found the way to handle it in here. We are not going to make it as an, but I will make it as if and else statement. I will control X it first and then make two returning function in here, the first one and the second one. Inside of here, the first one is going to have the username and the password, and the passwords here. So if the out type is register, the input will be username and password. But if it's just login, it will have the password only. Let's save it, and now let's go back to the website, refresh the website, wait until it's done, and click the login here. Let's see if I want to add a user7@gmail.com and then register. Now we didn't get our email inputted automatically instead of the username. So for the username is going to be user7, for the password is just going to be 12345. Let's see in the inspect element here. Make sure we don't have any error. This one, just ignore it. See in the network, all of the requests has been recorded. So let's click the continue. The form is gone. Let's see in the inspect here. We got the register and our user is already created. In here, we get the username, email, password is admin is false, the ID, and the created ad along with the updated ad. Let's log in using that new user. So user7@gmail.com, and then login in here. For the password is going to be 12345. Let's continue. And now we got the user7 username in here. Now what left for this login form is just the handle close or the close function for it. So let's make one. Wait a second, a little bit laggy here. And for the handle close, cons and then handle close is equal to, oops, it's supposed to be close. And then here it's going to be a row function. It will set the is login to false, and then set email is going to be null. Let's save, go back to the website. If I refresh and I try to log out in here, log out and then log in again. If I click this close icon, wait, it's still not working. Did we get some error? Oh yeah, we then apply this handle close function to the close icon in here. So I will make a on-click even. On-click, it will run the handle close in here. So let's save it and also give it a cursor pointer, so then it will make this icon will be something like link or button. Let's save, refresh, click the login, and if we click this close icon, it will close the login form. So I think that's it for the form. For the login, let's see in here that we forgot something. I think there's nothing left, and I think that's it for this video. I hope you'll enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also turn on the bell notification so then you know when I update this series. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.